Richie, you're back in Bellator, fighting in Tree Arena on February 25th. How good does it feel?
It feels great. I'm looking forward to fighting on home soil. Got a big name opponent. When I beat this guy, I should be well up in the rankings.
Yeah, it's been a crazy year for you. Last February, just before the war started in Ukraine, you fought there. You were in the real fight promotions, and you were champion there. Obviously, a couple of months away. I know in September you had the Irish Nationals in Jiu-Jitsu and stuff like that. But what's it been like in the year? Did you think you were going to get back to Bellator, or was something you were thinking about? Did it happen quite fast?
Um, I was looking to find a regional scene for a while. Like I was meant to be matched in Paris on the Grand Prix and a few of the shows, but they all just kept falling through. And then my coach rang me one day, or you say message, and that Bellator were interested. What did I think? And I was like, definitely. So here we are. We're back again. For a second contract.
Yeah, you always see in the Tree Arena on those Bellator fight nights. Sometimes you're in the corner, sometimes you're just in the crowd. But I'd imagine when you're sitting there watching your teammates, you must be itching to get back in.
Oh, it's crazy. I was at the last one in Dara Kelly's corner. Just the crowd is crazy there. The atmosphere, how things are run. Like it does. It kind of makes you jealous. It makes you want to win and do it yourself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's electric in there.
And your opponent in February, Piotr Niedzielski, he beat Pedro his last fight. What are your thoughts on him as an opponent?
That was a very close fight. He didn't really beat Pedro either. Like that could have went either way. Yeah, he's definitely a good opponent. Like he's top of the pile. But I believe I'm going to beat him, and I believe I'm going to finish him as well. So I'm looking forward to showing the Bellator people, the matchmakers, a lot more to offer, and looking to beat this guy and go again straight away.
I think you mentioned there it's your second contract with Bellator. Do you feel like you're a much better fighter now than you were when you first joined the promotion?
I definitely every week I feel I improve. To be honest with you, like the fights I had in Bellator, I went 3-1, a very controversial loss as well. But with the 3 I won, like I was winning. Like you know what I mean? It's not like I think they wanted to see more finishes. They want me to kind of pull the gears a bit more. So now, like I'm prepared to do it. I've got a bigger, better opponent. So I'll have to show the best me and go forward and show them about. I think the better the opponent I fight, the better I'll fight myself. If that makes sense.
Yeah. I was in Bellator, Dublin, SPG Dublin, sorry, in September, shooting a couple of interviews, and you hadn't been announced you were coming back to Bellator that stage, but I was watching you going around, and you were there quite early that day before a lot of the fighters came in. You could just tell a lot of younger fighters really look up to you. And I was chatting to Kieran Clark just a minute ago, and he said you're like the team captain in that gym. Do you feel?
I don't know about that, but I think I am there the longest now. I'm definitely there one of the longest. Out of all the current crop of guys, I think I am there the longest. So I like to be there first and leave last. Still the same mentality. That's how you get better. You know what I mean? You put the hours in, you have to get better. There's no secret to this. Just show up, do your work, get better, improve.
And what are your thoughts on your teammates at the moment? It's an exciting time. These Bellator shows are packed with John's students. Like obviously you're back, but the likes of Kira and Dara, I know Azil is in the second fight. He's very exciting. And then you've obviously got the likes of the veterans, as you say, Peter and Brian still going strong.
Yeah, it's good. Like it's good, Robert, pairing the same time. It's great atmosphere in the gym and all that. So like I think there's 10 or 11 of us. It's like we're all trained together, all weight cutting together, all fighting together. You know what I mean? So it does like good rounds, and everyone's fit, everyone's fresh, everyone wants to win each round. So like you know what I mean? Iron sharpens iron, as they say.
And this event's in February. Bellator usually come back in September in the year. Are your plans to find those two shows and maybe squeeze another one in between the summer?
Definitely. The two Dublin shows and somewhere in between. I don't really mind where.
Yeah.
I have my US visa approved and all now, so who knows?
Yeah.
Just have to beat this guy first in February, and then worry about the second fight then.
Yeah, and have you any long-term plans in terms of like where you want to get to? Because again, I was chatting to Kieran, I was talking to him about his run of form and when he thinks he'll fight a ranked opponent. He kind of dismissed that for him. He said he's still a bit far away, but he said someone like you could go straight back into Bellator and would be 2 or 3 fights away from fighting someone really top tier.
Well, I think I beat Peter in Dublin. I don't see I'm not fighting a ranked opponent next. There's no reason why I shouldn't be. That's what I want. Like everyone's chasing the belt, everyone's chasing the same goal. Like everyone does want to be champion. Everyone says they want to be world champion. So like realistically, that's my long-term goal as well, is to beat Peter, get a ranked opponent, beat that guy, and then see what happens from there. That's what it's all about, isn't it? Like everyone wants to say they're a world champion, whether everyone gets there or not, but that's everyone's goals and aspirations.
Good stuff. And then just away from the fight, I had to ask you, it's been a busy year as well outside the cage. I know you have the food business going. How's that kind of journey been?
Yeah, it's interesting. My friend Reen's the brains behind all that kind of stuff. It's closed now. Temporary, was just kind of a seasonal thing. So, but yeah, it's
Seemed to take off.
different. I
Seemed to take off very quickly. Even people that I didn't follow, I was seeing on Instagram sharing, like, put up the pictures. Must have been
yeah,
happening. Nice little journey to go on.
it took off quite quickly. Maybe it might build into something down the line when I retire. Who knows?
Good stuff. Well, Richie, best of luck the next few weeks of camp. I'm sure I'll chat to you on a fight week in Dublin.
You will indeed. Thank you. Have a great day, man.